Yo, thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Good to be back. Good to see y'all, man. It's been a little bit. Been away. It's the first live back. Good seeing everybody. It's all good seeing everybody back. It's a good feeling, man. I really enjoy being on this motherfucker, fucking with y'all, man. It feel right. So, today we talking about Byron Allen and his suit with Comcast. First of all, I want to say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to check out my Teespring. That shit give you shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with the classics and the unstoppable behaviors and all of this, right? Fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Let's hope this cast go right, man. I would have been on earlier, but for whatever dumbass reason, I chose to do an update on my Windows. And y'all who know about Windows updates, I've never done one on my system here, but I did it. That shit took an hour, a fucking hour to do a Windows update. And I was like, man, should I just turn this motherfucker off and just try to run it now? But I looked on the internet. It was like, no, if it's started and it's already going, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop it because you'll make your whole computer unusable. So I'm like, all right, that sounds bad. An unusable computer, that's that bullfuck. I ain't really down for that. I ain't really finna have it. So, let me run to the chat, see how things look. Do some reporting from my chat room. There was a lot of people chat. Let me see how this go. Let's just test my platform. See how I'm looking. There your boy go. I might just keep it on this screen. And it looks pretty good. I think the cast's gonna go pretty well. So let's run with it, y'all. Let's go with it. So we're talking about Byron Allen, y'all. He's in this legal battle with Comcast where he says they're denying his access to their distribution and their cable distribution, and in turn that's advertisers that could be, you know, putting their money up, ponying their money up for his type of programming and all of this. And he's saying that they're denying him that access to their large market share on behalf of race. All right? That's what's being kicked, all right? And among the reasons that he's saying is based on race, as far as what's being presented in front of the public and what we can see, he probably has more reasons, but as far as what's been presented, they're saying that, you know, Comcast has been caught saying shady things like, we don't want another Bob Johnson. Yo, what up, _space_, what's good? Good seeing you, good seeing you, good to see you back. I'm glad to be back, and we in the fitness. We fitness shit, you know what I mean? We in it. Saying this is the ab rolling thing, if y'all never seen one. This is my new tool of the day. I keep them, all kind of tools. Alright? But Comcast sitting up talking about, we don't want another Bob Johnson. That's a dead giveaway to me. Not BET. Bob Johnson is the former owner of BET. They saying, we don't want another Bob Johnson. Not BET, Bob Johnson. That's black man specific. Then they try to say, oh, because his shows ain't really hidden like that. If y'all know his little signature in the industry of TV, you know, Byron Allen is court.tv, cars.tv, comedy.tv. That's his branding, right? They talking about, oh, his shows ain't hidden, and that's the reason why they didn't want to bring him to the table with his offering or whatever. But those of y'all who know, yo, what up, Niche Penlock? Good seeing you, Miss Lady. Good seeing you. Good seeing everybody. Good seeing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't seen you in a minute. Miss seeing the little blue box. Miss seeing you, blue box. Yo, good seeing you. Glad you made it. But for those that don't know, NBC is owned by Comcast. I'm just going to touch on this real fast. Like, those of you who know, Comcast is NBC. They own NBC. And we all remember NBC going at Bill Cosby and striking down his attempts to try to buy NBC, right? Those of us who lived through that and saw that happen, right? Could nobody say that Bill Cosby wasn't popping? You understand? The Cosby Show, Different World, all this other shit that he had popping. Can't nobody say that Bill Cosby wasn't popping. He's bigger than Byron Allen, maybe, at that time, in terms of just programming and the kind of reach and the shit that people really tune into. And every day motherfuckers will sit down in front of their TV and watch the goddamn Cosby Show. It was like a American thing before TV went digital and all this other satellite and all that shit started jumping in, and everybody kind of started just cableizing their TV life, right? Bill Cosby was popping, and they kept striking him down. All right? That's another thing that make people say, y'all doing this shit because of race, Comcast. Because y'all hated on Bill, and Bill was popping in the ratings department. You understand? And y'all ducked contracts with him. They also have been caught spending shadily at Comcast. And we're talking about them, you know, kind of saying and little slick, snide things, but they've been spending their money shadily at Comcast. In his $20 billion lawsuit against them, which he won, I believe is what the outcome was, it was pointed out that Comcast spent $3 million for black shows on their network. $3 million, that's a M. And $25 billion for everybody else. Any other thing that wasn't African American. You know what I mean? $3 million versus a margin of $25 billion for everybody else under their distribution, right? I'm trying to think of one of the channels they pointed out was called the Africa Channel. That's a strange name. The Africa Channel, right? And it was owned by a chick that used to work for Comcast. Paula Madison, I believe is her name. She actually helped Comcast seal that deal, the little merger deal with Warner Brothers, Time Warner, when they did their little merger or whatever. So there's a conflict of interest in that, right? And all the other little black stations or whatever that are a part of Comcast, I mean, they're basically a bunch of Negro faces, but they're not talking or disseminating any information that's of pertinence to black people, right? All the other little faces that they have that are underneath their African American umbrella of thought, right? But dig that though, $3 million for the Africa Channel and $25 billion for everybody else. Think about that. So on those grounds, he has points for race-based discrimination in the contracts they run and the culture of contract making at Comcast. That's on his side, right? Underscore says, I cancel my cable subscription because the people running it are racist as fudge. Yeah, we're going to get into this whole notion of boycotting. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Now, here's what Comcast is doing. We talked about what Byron Allen doing, what he's suing and why he's suing. And this is what Comcast is doing. They got Donald Trump and the Department of Justice, and they filed a amicus brief, kind of putting a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink on behalf of white supremacy on the table in this fight that he has with Comcast. An amicus brief for my studies is basically where somebody who's not even a litigant in a case gets authority to nudge, nudge, wink, wink, their point of view into a motherfucking case, and it's legally admissible. It's amicus brief, right? So this shit looks like collusion to kind of manhandle and railroad this dude. I'm gonna say that from a high up perspective, right? And the issue that's been, buzzing throughout black media and in the black community is this issue of the Civil Rights Act of 1866. If he gives a strong enough case for race-based discrimination and they railroad him in court, and the Civil Rights Act of 1866, we talked about it before on this channel, is an act created right after the Civil War. It just said basically you can't deny someone the ability to make contracts, well, that's one of the elements of it, on the basis of race. What's going on, Cap PY2? I've seen you before in various other chats, man. What's up to you, OG? Yeah, Cap PY2, yo. Yo, he a super OG or she a super OG in all the little chats you see, yo. Just want to let y'all know. So, it's that, right? This element of, motherfucker, you have the capacity to make a contract with someone and you can't be denied that capacity based on race is the notion, right? And the issue that people are, kind of scared about is saying, Byron Allen's lawyers gotta prove that race is the absolute only reason that Comcast didn't put his channels into their distribution mill or whatever, right? All right. So, he really want on their distribution list bad. That's how I think about it. Like, he really want to be on their distribution list bad. So much that even though they went to go reach for this 1866 Civil Rights Act and threatened to really put that shit on the chopping block, they threatened to really, make a move with it. You understand? Like, in principle, they're going to try to railroad and run over this shit. He's putting a lot on the line, y'all. You understand? My viewpoint may be a little different than everybody else on this. So I want y'all to just listen to your boy speak for a little bit. My viewpoint may be a little different than everybody on this element of it, as people are framing it up around the Civil Rights Act of 1866. Vibe with me on this shit, right? Me, if I was Byron Allen and I went to Comcast asking for a seat at their table, that's what he's doing. He asking white daddy for a seat at his table. And they say they don't want me. I'm be like, fine. I'm saying, I'm Byron Allen, I got all this money. Man, fuck y'all, man. I'm saying, I've got money. I'm making deals. I own the Weather Channel, motherfucker. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fine. I own the Weather Channel. He just made a fucking deal like a couple days ago. Or it might have been today. Bought up Fox News and sports, Fox News Sports, and he owns all of these college network of sports type shit. Sports network colleges through Fox, right? And what y'all don't do, right? But I'm a little different, right? I'm a little different. I wouldn't have let it have gotten as far as he's gotten it. He wanted to see that white daddy table. They said, no, we're not going to do business with you. He sues. Then they run to the president and jeopardizing the Civil Rights Act of 1866, holding the gun up to the Civil Rights Act of 1866, hold that at gunpoint, and jeopardizing all that shit for all black people as they're about to now press a legal precedent behind this shit, right? That's what I'm saying. So a part of my mind, like, it's like, okay, man, you jeopardizing all black people behind chasing this seat at white daddy table, man. and you still ain't backing off. You ain't backing off from it. I'm saying either this man is really motherfucking confident. That's how I'm thinking, that he's really confident that he gonna win, or he really selfish. You know what I'm saying? At this point, right? You're really confident or you're really selfish. Me, I would have backed off once they said, no, we don't want, all right, fuck it. How many times motherfucker get a no behind some shit? And I'm balling and bossing already, like, motherfucker, come on, man. I'm cool. I would be like, fuck it, I'm cool. We'll boycott y'all like Monique. Like Monique was trying to get motherfuckers to do Netflix, but niggas sold her out on that shit. I'm Byron Allen, I'm rich. Don't do nothing spiteful on behalf of white supremacy that could set a precedent to fuck up all black people if my case don't go right. You understand? This is how I think, right? Y'all can tell me, am I wrong for thinking like this? Am I fucked up for thinking like this, right? This is how I would perceive it, right? They done went and got Trump, Department of Justice. They done went and got these coons, Mark Morial for the United, the Negro League shit, what is it? They done went and got Derek Johnson. They done went and got motherfucking Sharpton. They done got a list of coons, right? They done even got coons training up to help Comcast and help them institutionally railroad this man, pull a racialized power play, right? Urban League, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of the name of Morial's. I said Urban League, didn't I? Urban League, you know what I mean? His shit, they done went and got motherfuckers that they are in bed with that are black. That's critical. That's a play. That's some shit like what the NFL did with Jay-Z. Found a black face to throw him out there as a person who's going to be the face of any future infractions they have, right? In terms of how they treat black people in the NFL type of shit. And that cold culture. And call them all kind of sons of bitches and all of this shit. And prisoners on the damn plantation. Prisoners running over the goddamn jail. That type of mentality, right? Using a black face, right? They went and did that move. That's a desperation move for white supremacy. We done seen that shit fly by a bunch of times. We done seen them pull that a bunch of times. And we know where that come from. That's a spite move. That's a, motherfucker, we're going to get coons. You understand? You know what I mean? Morial, he got money. He got paid from him. He got Sharpton. He got a fucking TV show. To get support of their acquisition of Time Warner, Comcast gave Al Sharpton like almost $4 million. Not to call out racism and how they spend on black media, on their network. That little $3 million for black shows that I was talking to y'all about. He came to the jump for that. We got some shit y'all can look at. Sam. They don't want no Bob Johnsons. Suing. And they got his name on the damn shit. Al Sharpton, Comcast, $20 billion. He plugged. That nigga plug. You understand? Yo, Niche Penn, say he doesn't care one bit. Yeah, I'm seeing certain things. Alright? I'm seeing certain things. I'm saying we got coons, sellout niggas. Coons and sellout niggas that's old and finna die. That's, if this shit go bad, they not even gonna be alive to see the effects of it. Of this violating of the Civil Rights Act 1866. So they don't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like these Pendas saying, them motherfuckers don't care, man. They don't give a damn. Alright, so for Byron Allen, again, I want to kind of look a little deep into this. Byron, if you're listening. Byron, if you're out there, man. If you're listening, Byron, man. Byron. The black community ain't heard from Byron Allen in a little bit, y'all. Who been watching the calendar? I've been watching the calendar. The black community ain't really heard from Byron Allen in a long ass time. Most of them ain't heard from him until probably that interview he did with Tone a while back. I ain't even hear of him being a billionaire until he bought the Weather Channel. That's me personally. So it's a part of my brain that say, man, I can't help but think, man, had you like sewn into the black community a little harder, I mean, he might have more help right now in this case instead of just him and his lawyer going up against the president, the Department of Justice, Comcast. He just kind of sprung this shit on black society. I don't know how this shit feel to y'all, but to me it feel like this shit kind of just got sprung on black society. That's one of my pet peeves. I don't like when motherfuckers just spring shit on me, right? That's me personally. Me personally, I don't like that shit just sprung on me, right? But I want it to go good. Like, don't get it twisted. I want this shit to go good. I just have this part of me that says, damn, you know, has Byron Allen been on the exceptional Negro train, the decent Negro train, thinking he's ascended? I mean, you ascended, Byron Allen, all this time? Like that chick, what's the chick that blocked me from Twitter this week? Nicole Hannah Brown, like her, you've ascended like her just because you got a little cake, you got a little job. I mean, she blocked me because I did not like her 1619 project. She a grown-ass woman and only wants to hear from people that like her work, right? But I'm like, man, yeah, you turned off because of that? You know what I mean? You mad because, I don't know, your mind is on some shit like you've ascended and you feel mad because white daddy don't like you type shit? Is that the lane that he moving? Like I'm saying? Now he done got himself into some hot water with white mommy and daddy, right? Like I'm saying? You done got yourself into some hot water with white mommy and daddy that's gonna hang everybody's black legacy and building this country in the balance. It's gonna hang our work in the balance and our ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears in the balance. Now that you just can't take a no from white daddy, I'm saying, like, they move on spite. White supremacist society move on spite. You know what I'm saying? They move on spite, dog, and all because you can't take, no, I don't want to be your partner. You don't want to take that and invest and fuck with your people. Like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. I got billions. Man, that's a lot I could do with that. I could run through the hood and motherfucker take everybody to the slots. We can change the world fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? I just see it a certain way, man. Maybe I'm fucked up and maybe y'all will point the finger at me years later and say, aha, P, you said that he was, he shouldn't have went for it. And I'm just saying, I didn't say he shouldn't go for this. I'm saying that I would have stopped once they said no. It wouldn't have moved me had they told me no. I'm not moved by another motherfucker no. That don't move me. It don't make me throw a tantrum over some shit. Sue a nigga because he don't like me. Nigga. You know what I mean? I'm just not built like that, man. That shit is suspect to me. Byron Allen just brought Fox Sports with this deal he got with Disney, but he won't Comcast. He won't Comcast, a group who has a history that's tied to shitting on black people, shitting on black moguls. Shitting on black moguls. And they ain't lost yet. I'm just saying. Look at Bill Cosby. Look at Bill Cosby, how they still trying to work his estate. Comcast is headquartered out of motherfucking Philly. It's right there in Philly. It's getting all that energy. NBC Comcast is headquartered right in Philly. It's picking up all that white supremacist energy running through their building. Byron Allen going up against the same motherfuckers that buried Cosby. I'm just saying. Look at what the fuck he walked into just by happenstance to his day. Look at what he walked into. That's all I'm saying. They still trying to work Cosby estate right now. You know what I mean? The people that's tied in with NBC, they still trying to work Cosby estate from different strings. This was the urban legend is what we hear. Of course, Camille, she gonna hold the man down. I think she gonna hold the man down. He gonna have some money when he touch down and get out and all that shit. She been a soldier through all that shit. But when Bill Cosby was free, what was they doing? They was counting his motherfucking money when he was free. They always gonna count a black man money and make race-based power plays out of that. And we've talked about the race-based power play. And I'm sure Byron Allen knows that. He knows that. Yo, what up, Still Learning? I just saw you jump into the chat. What's good, Still Learning? What's good to you? What's good with you? How's life going? How's life today? All of that. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. Hope things is nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Byron Allen knows all of this. He knows that he's that kind of target under white supremacist society. White wife and all, he knows that. He know he that kind of target where motherfuckers is watching his pockets. To where the white supremacists got salt and jealousy in their heart. And it's to the extent that they willing to pull a charade over in court over this shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm getting at. The Civil Rights Act 1866, it's a law our ancestors suffered for to see have existence. And our struggle shouldn't be denied because of nobody's racialized tantrum. But it's like, was he poking the bear though? For his desire to be at the seat with white daddy so hard? Was he poking the bear? I look at all of that. White wife and all. I'm sure his white wife was at his side. Hold up, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do y'all. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? White wife and all, you know what I'm saying? White wife and all. I'm sure she was like, yo, the first time he got a no, before he sued, when he got a no from Comcast, she was like, you can go get him, baby. Get us more money, baby. Yeah, baby. Hold up. There you go. Jamie Foxx is his homeboy and all. Jamie Foxx, I mean, who just broke up with that chick, Kate Hudson. It's being in his circle and all. They treat him like a black man. They watching him. It's heat. The block hot. He a hot nigga. He got dough. He hot. Ain't nobody hotter than this motherfucker right here. When you got dough and you running the block, you hot. He hot. That's him. You understand? I don't know nobody hotter than Byron Allen. I don't know nobody hotter than that motherfucker right there, y'all. So it stands to make the point. He that kind of target. We already got a list of problems with these other groups on they fuckery. All these various groups hiding behind politics to try to erase ADOS society. We dealing with a lot. Motherfuckers that's trying to attend our erasure from the benefits of our works already every day. So, you know, we want to prevail and come through on things that affirm our imprint around this bitch, is what I'm going to say. I want him to win. I want this brother to win. Fuck everything. I want him to win, right? I just know I would have did it different. I'm a different motherfucker, though. I'm not no Byron Allen. You understand? What's in the chat? Let's see. We got Plum J. This does not have anything to do with white woman, wife cowbell. Yeah, well, Plum J, let me tell you, on my channel, I'm going to bring it up because, you know, I do stuff like that. If you follow my history on my channel, I'm going to bring it up. I'm not finna pretend like that's not a factor in his everyday decision making. Is his white woman in his ear every night. I'm not going to pretend like that's not what's happening. So I'm going to bring it up. If I see somebody out there that's black with a white spouse, I'm going to bring it up. Black with a non-black spouse, I'm going to bring it up. Check my history on my channel. I do it. I do it and I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, it do got something to do with it on my channel. So I don't know what you want from my channel about it. Maybe go somewhere else if you don't want nobody to bring it up, but I will. And that's how that shit go. Still learning says, I'm doing right poorly in the system of white supremacy, but looking forward to this discussion tonight. Yeah. Well, you know, damn. Stay strong. I'll send you my strength. Still learning, whatever you're going through, ma'am. Whatever you're going through, I'll send you my strength. Best to you. Best to you. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't easy. This shit is war. It's warfare. So I send you my strength. You know what I mean? I got a lot of it. I got a lot of strength. So I'm going to send you mine. A little bit of mine. Take a little parcel of mine and maybe that'll help you stand up through your day. I'll hold you up through your day if I could. If I was there right now, I'd just pick you up, hold you up a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hold you up a little bit through your day. You know what I mean? I'm about that. Let's see. Jalen Fox says she's right to ask that of him. Who you talking about? But you said you want him to win. That's what he's more about. Yep. I did say that, Plum J. I did say, although Plum J said, but you said you want him to win, which means you know it's more than about Becky. Yep. I did say all of that. Yep, I do know it's more than about Becky. Yep. But I look at all the factors. Becky is a factor. She in his ear every night. Every night. I'm not going to ignore the energies that's surrounding this man. I don't care who says that it's bad to pay attention to it. I'm not going to ignore it. So deal with it. You know what I mean? Yo, the boy Zaire. What up, Zaire? Good seeing you, bro. Zaire say, let's see what Becky says a year after the lawsuit. Yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, it's billions involved. I don't think she's just gonna get up and walk away from billions. But think about all of the fuckery that could attend this if it go bad type shit, right? So I'm looking at us. I'm looking at how it's gonna affect us. All right. Speaking of other groups and other people, right? I want to say one last thing about this issue pertaining to people that we know and love, people that we've been dealing with all week. I'm sure they've been in your ear talking all kind of shit. Or not. Maybe they've been cool. We don't know. Good old immigrants, man. Good old immigrants, y'all. Let's just touch on this a little bit. I want to say one last thing about this. Right? Again, I want this to go right for the brother Byron Allen. But I can't help another part of me feeling like I kind of want this shit to go left. I'm going to tell you why. Talking about these immigrants, right? Just frame this up in your mind. I ain't telling you to invest any level of yourself in what I'm saying. Just frame it up in your mind and then discern left or right about it. Y'all gonna learn discernment on my channel. You're gonna learn how to actually appraise facts, appraise data, appraise beings, appraise situations. If you don't know already, you'll learn. For the fucker fucking with me, you'll learn if you're on my channel. A lot of people on my channel, they get clued in to learning. You learn all kind of analytical approaches when you fucking with somebody that's a thinker, right? But I'm gonna say this, y'all. Let me just say this shit right fast, y'all. Like, I think about this, right? Because all the people I've been going back and forth with who've been saying, we ain't built America. We've been hearing a lot of that crap this week. We ain't built America. Immigrants built America. The DACAs, the Dianne Feinsteins, the Yvette Clarks talking about America started with the immigrant. All that corny ass fuckery we've been hearing this week, right? These motherfuckers like Lovey. Her punk ass was on Twitter earlier this week in a video talking about American blacks don't need reparations because we ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? And I got on that shit earlier in the week. I said, motherfucker, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere with that dumb ass shit, tennis ball headed motherfucker, if you don't sit your stupid ass down, You run with the NAACP. She got a reward from the NAACP through something called NAACP AXO. AXO is a little program they have for like high schoolers out here and just anywhere. We had it out here when I was in high school. It was a big thing. I knew some people that competed in AXO. She wrote an essay talking about black folks need to get reparations because we ain't do nothing. Motherfucker, we built a superpower out the mud, bitch. Nowhere in the world has a group of black people in a minority number and an exclusive oppressive state, being exclusively oppressed, built a superpower out of that, out of the mud, out of dirt, out of wilderness. Nobody done it. No country in Africa can you point to on a modern day map done it. There ain't no superpowers in Africa. Let's just keep it fucking for real all the way. Stop playing. Right? Am I wrong? I ain't wrong. I know I ain't wrong. I don't want y'all to answer that. I ain't wrong. I know I'm right. I'm right. Nah. But I'm saying, like, these immigrants, man, the noise talking on their behalf, man, it's like, it's wild. All these different posters, the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, we all kind of Akadas, we all kind of lazy. Akada this, lazy Akada. For all of that, I kind of want this shit to go left. You understand? And not to put that energy out, but I'm saying, like, just feel me. Shit go left, then all these motherfuckers are sitting up talking about we lazy this. All these groups will finally realize how big the foot is that they put in their motherfucking mouth. You understand? That's what I'm saying. This Comcast case with Byron Allen, it's just basically going to decide if the Civil Rights Act of 1866 is to be upheld in a major sense, if he can pull it, right? And, you know, we've discussed it before. We've discussed the inner workings of that act on this channel before. So let's imagine all of these hating-ass groups. All these hating-ass groups, you understand? Who've been on their various trains and whatnot to brush us aside in lieu of their short-term political gains, for their short-term political grab bags, and throwing snowballs at us for prioritizing ADOS only agenda, ADOS politics, solely for ADOS, solely for America's ground state blacks. They throwing snowballs at us, steadily throwing snowballs, steadily spitting snowballs at us, steadily, right? These groups been on their political trains, politicizing their needs, all willy-nilly. Then on a whim, on a flip, all that shit, all of a sudden they can't enforce a marriage contract because of racial bias. Somebody can't get married or some shit because of a racial bias by the pastor or some shit. Who knows what that would look like in the I'm not married, but I mean, motherfucker could write a marriage contract or some shit and they say, oh, that's just not legally enforceable because I'm white and I say so type shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck. Can't enforce a business contract because of a racial hand, a racial biased hand, right? Somewhere in the picture. Just frame it up in your mind like that. Because this law was made on our account due to our enslaved ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears. And it has a reach, goddammit. If this is to get snatched away, it's going to get snatched away from they ass too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I look at that like, yeah, motherfucker, shit real. That's what I kind of want to see. You know what I mean? I ain't even finna front, right? I ain't finna front. It'll be the I told you so party of a lifetime. And then they'll realize how desperately they need us. But then it'll be too late. You know what I mean? See, it's easy to act like we talking out the side of our neck when white mommy and daddy giving you endless butter biscuits, endless movie roles, endless opportunity, all this shit over foundational black America. But when white supremacist society's hatred for us start to bleed over into these other groups, which we've talked about, that's when we're going to start seeing all these changes that I've been talking about on my channel. That's when that little plane ticket in the back pocket of all these immigrants that we don't never let them forget. They got that plane ticket in the back of their pocket to go run and duck and go hide to their home country. They got that plane ticket ready warm. Now they start kind of inching that ticket out a little bit like, oh, look, I might have to pull this motherfucker. Hold up. Get this plane ticket back to France out of my pocket. This plane ticket back to Nigeria, Mexico, and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck, right? They can start inching that ticket out their pocket. I mean, we talk about these other groups. They judge whether or not they stay in America based on how bad black people who are foundational get treated. They judge whether they stay here or leave here by how bad we get treated, because we're the barometer. And if any of that shit start bleeding over into them, plane ticket, they start inching it out that back pocket. Sam, if any of that treatment that we get that's evil starts to affect them, that's what's up. That's what I think we about to really see play out right now. We about to see the ends of that right now. We about to watch it. We about to watch it. You understand? This was your boy PB on, man. I'm saying, I just want to, just put that on your mind. We got the Congressional Black Caucus, the Congressional Immigrant Caucus, I should say. They punk asses, they jumped into this whole discussion. They immigrant behinds. Sitting up talking about, oh, we have stood behind the rights of African Americans. We fight for the rights of African Americans. We're going to try to help in this issue, right? And I put out a tweet like, the hell? Who? Y'all? Nigga, you? I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What? Yo, you been on my dick, nigga. You love my style, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In my Nas voice, right? It's like, what? Come on, y'all been on our dick. I don't want to hear it. So, they talking that like they finna be a help. Them. And I was like, man, nah, yeah, right. Y'all just want to hijack. Y'all come to hijack. Just in case the shit go right in favor of Byron Allen, y'all want to be there and say, oh, we was saying we was going to try to fight and help it, and we was going to help and fight. Yeah, bitch, quit lying. Stop lying. Ho. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. They don't got no concern for foundational black America over there at the Immigrant Caucus. I sent that tweet to Tone, like, Tone, I sense them trying to hijack this shit. They trying to hijack the energy from you. You've been putting up behind this shit, bro. Fuck them, bro. Let me just say that real quick. They in the midst trying to act like they on the team, but it's fuck them, bro. You understand? I also put up another tweet showing, in that same tweet, in my reply, I put up another tweet, like, it showed where the Congressional Black Caucus, they've been taking money from all these different corporations over the years through their little PAC or whatever. Comcast is one of the companies that they've been taking money from them over the years. The Congressional Black Caucus has a political action committee that does lobbyism for them. We talk about lobbyism on my channel. For those that are new. Motherfuckers is taking money from Comcast, Congressional Black Caucus, but then want to get in the fucking news, sitting up talking about, oh, we're going to fight for them again. Nah, motherfucker, y'all is in their pocket. Y'all on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Comcast is one of them entities that gave money to Congressional Black Caucus PAC. You understand? They've been on the take from Comcast, y'all. They've donated to them. So what kind of fight can we expect from these motherfuckers against Comcast? It's not going to happen. So they put that little statement up like they going to ride. And I'm just laughing like, y'all ain't going to ride. Busters. Stupid motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They not. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm not going to hear it. So it's that, right? So the premise I want y'all to get out of this, you know what I mean? That there's so many motherfuckers trying to position themselves against Byron Allen in this case. We got the Coon Train. You got the Congressional Black Caucus that want to act like on one front like they cool, just for the papers, but anybody who pull up their donor list can know that they're just fronting motherfuckers. We got the DOJ, we got Trump, we got Comcast, we got this whole thing, right? Propped up against them. And it's real, man. It's real. It just needs to, I want to see the brother land it right. I want to see the brother land it right. I want to see it land good. You know what I mean? And after this is over, put a hand in the community, man. Because we the ones that's riding behind you, Byron. If you're out there listening, Byron, we the ones that's riding for you, Byron. So, I'm saying, return that favor, Byron. Don't be missing no more. Don't be sleep no more to black people. You've been asleep for a whole bunch of years, Byron. Just keep that shit for real, man. Keep that shit for real. For those that's going to lie for him and try to act like he been in the community centers, in the kids programs, show me the data, man. Just show me. And I'll shut the fuck up. But if not, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. Yo, what up, POP? POP. Yo, shout out to POP, boy. Holding it down. Prince Paraphernalia for those that ain't catch the acronym. Oh my God, all these other motherfuckers. I look at this shit like, man, all these other motherfuckers talking about they gonna ride for us. Like, that really gives me like, oh, y'all gonna ride? Come on, man. Congressional Black Caucus, y'all gonna ride? Really? That's like Jay-Z saying he gonna ride for black people in the NFL, man. It's just that type of goofy shit. I mean, it's like, man, we on our own with this. Out of the blue, Byron Allen kind of springs this on us over the past, 4-5 years. He's been working on this, handling this case. It's been back and forth in court. Now he need us, so we're going to support him. Because it means everybody's ass now if the shit don't go right. Now that he done walked into it and he didn't dial it back when they said, oh, we don't want to do business with you. He didn't do like some people would do, like, oh, well, fuck you. I got money. I'm finna ride with my people anyway. We finna boycott you and leave it at that. He couldn't do that. But okay, ride. We gonna ride, you know what I'm saying? It ain't shit. I mean, I just want y'all to get my take on it. I told y'all my take ain't gonna be like everybody. It's gonna be a little different. So for those of you, if y'all new to the chat and if y'all new to my channel and y'all don't like how I say or what I talk about, if you're not subscribed to my channel, don't subscribe. And if you are subscribed, unsubscribe. If that make you feel better about what you're doing and what you feel when you around a motherfucking energy like me, fine. Let that be that. But I'm saying, like, it's just too much fuckery for me to just look at it through one lens. I gotta break down everything because I don't care. I gotta break down everything because I don't care. But anyway. Oh, let me go through the chat. Anything that's striking in the chat? I see the chat been ticking along. See what's been happening. Let's check it out. Check shit out. Yada, yada, yada. Soda. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, all right. I'll check that shit later. Fuck it. But it's good to be back in live form, y'all. Damn, y'all ain't seen your boy live in a little bit, man. I miss y'all Negroes. It's been good, man. Miss y'all, man. I like to kick it live, man, because, fuck it, this shit fun as hell to me. This shit fun as hell. Yo, the boy Stephen T. Gay, he say, just my opinion, I think this is bigger than a Jay-Z Kaepernick thing and is fighting through the courts to control the image of whatever that mean, whatever you want to portray to the masses. Alright, I get you. Word. I'm saying it has a reach like that. It has a reach like that. But I mean, if you heard at the beginning of, I don't know how early or late you was to the cast, brother T-Gay, is that the name? Teague? I'm not finna block you, brother Teague. You people don't get blocked unless they doing some trolling, goofy ass shit. I'm saying, but I don't know if you caught that part of the cast where I was like, man, you know, this ownership, what Byron Allen owns, man, he owns court.tv, he owns cars.tv, he owns a few other .tvs, comedy.tv, a few other .tv. That's kind of his spiel. So when talking about controlling the image and blah, what he bringing is that type of shit. And he ain't pushing no freedom fighter material in his folder, his manila folder of works. It don't speak to freedom fighting works. So I don't think he's gonna be on some, oh, we need to have black images taken seriously. We take black imagery seriously. Like, I don't know if he gonna do it. I don't know if he the man for that. But since he entangled in this shit now, it's like, all right, look, man, do that. Nigga, ride. Do that shit for real, man. Stop playing. Do that. Win, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I want him to win. Understand? But I don't think he's gonna be trying to push no line about black images. I don't think that's what he about. He's shown that that's not what he do. In more ways than one. Just saying. Hold up. Let me do this to y'all. Let me do this to y'all. Come on, man. I had to do it, man. I'm a G, man. Byron Allen ain't gonna beat my ass, man. He ain't gonna whoop my ass, y'all. Come on, let's keep it real. He Byron Allen. He ain't gonna whoop my ass. Nigga. I'm saying. Yo, my man P.O.P. say in it for the bag. Motherfuckers is hustlers. Tell him P.O.P. P.O.P. a hustler. For y'all that don't know, he a hustler. Don't let your ass know. Motherfuckers in it for the B-A-G-G. They're not playing. They're not playing. Yo, my girl needs pen to say exactly. We are not cheap, so we can have different opinions. Yeah, word. Still learning to say, but yes, this is bigger than Byron Allen, whether we like it or not. Yeah, it's bigger than him. Exactly. He done stepped in it, and it's now done got bigger than him. So we ain't got no choice but to show that we 37 million strong ADOS, man. Minus the Emirates. Yeah, y'all want to jump in? 40 million strong. Let's get it. Saying we got to support the man. Y'all are in the balance too. Y'all's existence is at stake too. Why y'all playing? You understand? Just saying. Yeah. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Follow me on Twitter as P Still Don't Give a Fuck. That's the letter P, then key STILLDGAF. P Still Don't Give a Fuck. Fuck with me. You know I'll be doing this shit because motherfuckers can't just be sitting up tweeting stupid shit and I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna bring it back home. I'm gonna bring it on home and let motherfuckers know, look, y'all on some bull fuck. Get the fuck out of our face talking that stupid shit. And don't forget to fuck with my Teespring, y'all. That shit, dire, fire. Check it out. Y'all see the link in my descriptions and all of that. So go ahead and support your boy. Also, I got my PayPal started just in case, you know, if y'all don't do Super Chat, if y'all don't fuck with Super Chat or whatever, holla at me on PayPal. It's paypal.me/PDGAF. If y'all want to fuck with me. I mean, YouTube, they do their little thing. They take their little whatever they going to snatch. They snatch motherfuckers' money up, break motherfuckers' money up, snatch motherfuckers' money up. So let me do my Chief Keef. Snatch motherfuckers' money up. I'm saying they snatch motherfuckers' dough, right? Alright. But yeah, fuck me on PayPal if y'all want to. That's what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Let me get it, y'all.